Hey guys, this is Blue Flare 2004, and I just want to let you guys know that I was going to announce this on my Young Vintage Gamer channel, but I'm going to announce it on this channel about how I'm going to review vintage video game stuff. And basically, I've been thinking long and hard, and I feel like I finally found my New Year's resolution, and that is to like basically not only review video games on an emulator, but also review video games, but also be able to play my games and enjoy them on an emulator, basically virtual console. And the reason is because, well, I realize that some games are just better played on a virtual platform than the actual hardware at times, such as Super Mario Bros. 3, because the problem with the game, even though it's good to play on the actual hardware, the problem is games like that use a battery backup save feature, they are vulnerable to the batteries dying out, and the game stops saving your progress, and the moment you replace your save battery, your progress is gone. Same thing happened to my Pokemon Silver cartridge. One year when I was living with my mom at her apartment after she left my father, I was playing my Pokemon Silver game and realized the game wasn't saving progress. The moment when I found out the progress stayed the same from before I saved my progress after playing the game. And the moment I replaced the save battery, all my progress was gone the moment the battery got replaced. So that's why I will only review games on the actual hardware only if absolutely necessary. If there's a game that works better on the actual hardware, like Duck Hunt on NES or Time Crisis 2 on PlayStation 2, yeah, I'll probably play the games on the actual hardware still. But if it's a game that is better played on something like gaming PCs or like on my Atari Game Station Pro, like Super Mario Bros. 3 on NES, then I'll probably play it on that. But some games, so I'm gonna play some games that will be playable on virtual, and some games that are better off played on the actual hardware. However, some game portable games, Game Boy games, I'll probably only review it virtually because it's easier to film it that way on a reasonable size screen, so I can film, so like everyone can see, so I can easily film what I'm playing. So that way you can clearly see what I'm actually playing and stuff. So anyway, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing video games my whole life. I grew up with them my whole life, ever since I was a little boy, and my first console I ever picked up and played was the PlayStation 2, and my first title was NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. I used to play that game with my father. I remember those days like it was yesterday. That's the most positive thing in my life, in addition to everything that I enjoy that is positive, and that's what I want to influence on my channel as a positive person. So, hopefully, excuse me for a sec. Sorry about that. Anyway, and I'm a positive person. I always have been. Even though there are times when I couldn't show that at times, and I feel regretful, like I don't really show respect for myself when I'm not able to show my real positive self, you know? That's like a bad neighborhood. Like, I shouldn't be in there alone. Like, when I'm in that situation, my whole life gets thrown off, and I end up saying things I shouldn't say, you know, at times. But yeah, some YouTubers can do screwed up things, such as Boogie, who I seen him destroy a $1,000 monitor and stuff. And also Chris Morgan, who acts like an idiot in public and starts scenes for no reason. But don't be alarmed, I'm not going to do any of that. Because in this channel, I'm only going to do videos that I enjoy. Like video games, anime, Legos, and all that good stuff. So hopefully this channel will give me a fresh start to start all over so I can get more views and more subscribers so I can have higher chances of getting monetized. As well as becoming an engineer in the future as well. And don't worry, I won't give up on being a YouTuber either. No matter how much rough times I've been through in my past, but yeah, it's really an awesome thing to do, and I really got a lot of inspiration from a number of YouTubers and a number of famous people I've seen growing up, you know? Yeah, but going back to the emulators like Virtual Console, I might review some games virtually, like on hardware such as my Atari Game Station Pro, and a console that's coming up soon, the Steam Machine, which my best friend told me they announced it. It's like a powerful PC console hybrid, or my gaming PC if I ever get my hands on one, hopefully. And even the Atari 400 Mini, as well as the Commodore 64 Mini, and much more. So I could play these games virtually and even download files into the games that will allow me to download like hacks or homebrew games. Because unfortunately, hacks in homebrew games are starting to become harder to come by as time progresses. So hopefully this will be totally worth it. Hopefully all these new changes will be totally worth it. And I hope this will be a fresh start to prove that. As a way to get to my path of becoming a full-fledged YouTuber as well as being an engineer. Well, yeah. So anyway, subscribe for more videos and stay tuned for more videos and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. This is Blue Flare 2004 signing off.